everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a few tips that I found to aid you in becoming a happier, more positive version of yourself. Last year, it was around the March time, I watched a video which was by Cara Wood, who is Polly Pocket Beauty here on YouTube. It was called The Brighter Side of Life Part 2. And it really spoke to me. She talked about how you should surround yourself by positive people, and it really hit a nerve and made me reevaluate and think about my life and how I was going forward, and it really made me reevaluate things. So I will link her video up here. No, up here. I always get that wrong. It's up here. I will link her video up here. You must watch it. And she is also, I swear, me and Cara are on the same wavelength. She has just literally uploaded her 5 tips on being more positive on Sunday, so I will also link that down in the description box along with all of our other really positive videos. But yeah, I just thought I would talk around what I have done in the last year and the things that have helped me in essentially feeling more in control and feeling more happy and positive about what I am doing and my choices in life. So I have got a notebook as per, and I've got a few things to talk about with you. So first thing is, as I said that Cara touched on, is surrounding yourself with happy people. And if you do go and watch that video, you will see my comment and how I say that I need to essentially do this, because at the moment at that time I had so much negativity around me, and until like essentially Cara like opened my eyes to it, I didn't really think about it. I just thought it was the norm. And after thinking about it for a while, I was like, no, this isn't right. Why is there so much negativity in the world? Why are people trying to pull people down? Why are they wanting to hurt people? Why can they not just be happy for people that have achieved something absolutely amazing in their lives, or who is trying something different because it's something that they're really interested in? And I'm not that person. I hate hating on people. I am very much if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all, and always try and praise people if they are doing something that they really want to do and that they're passionate about. One of my favourite sayings is build people up, don't pull people down. And I think it's such a emotive phrase, because we should be helping each other, we should be helping each other grow, we should be making each other happier, because happiness spreads. I'm a firm believer in a smile goes a long way. It's not very often you will see me with a grump on my face. I may be feeling it inside, but I will always smile and I will always laugh. So yeah, that was a bit of a random rant, but yes, I would definitely kind of look at your circle of friends, look at the people that you're surrounding yourself with. It took me a long time to be able to get rid of those people in my life, because sometimes it's not as simple as just deleting somebody off Facebook. But yeah, I definitely recommend you reevaluating your circle of friends. Look at those people who are genuinely really happy for you, and those people that only really bother when it suits them, and they're only really using your friendship to benefit them, and they don't really give you anything back in return. So my second note on this page is a smile goes a long way, which is something I've literally just touched on. I believe in smiling at people. It's something that I've always done. If I'm walking down the street and someone catches my eye, I will smile at them, I will say hello, I will be a nice person to them, because I think sometimes people may be having an absolutely rubbish day, and it's the same with me. I might be having an absolutely rubbish day, and someone might just walk past me, give me that little smile, hi, how are you doing, are you having a good day? And it just flicks my mood like that, and it just puts me in such more of a like, oh, that was nice of them, and I like completely forget about all the negativity and all the like things that I was kind of obsessing over. So definitely try and just smile at people. Just And also, smiles are infectious. If you're smiling, you feel happier inside, you feel more positive. If you've got a face on you, it kind of spreads and you stay in that kind of mood and mindset a lot longer. So yes, always smile. Smiles are free, so definitely always be smiling. The smile emoji is like one of my most used emojis because I can even smile in my tweets. So another thing that I really try and do, but if you've watched my vlog channel, I really struggle with this, but I am trying my hardest to make myself better going forward. Again, all of these things cannot be done overnight. They are something you have to work towards, something you have to be very mindful of all of the time. Is try and keep a tidy space around you. I find it very hard to concentrate and be productive and essentially be happy with what I'm doing if my space around me is a mess. This goes for work, this goes to my desk at work. I try to keep a tidy desk. If you see it at the moment, it's like a bomb's dropped on it because people have just dumped files on it, and it really winds me up when people do that because I'm like, my tidy desk, I've got like so much on my desk now, I just don't know where to start. But it's the same at home. You need to keep that tidy space. If you've got so much going on, so much clutter, you don't know what you need to do, you don't know what needs ironing, what doesn't need ironing, and it stresses you out, which in turn doesn't make you happy, which makes you more negative, and it's just a vicious cycle. So I always try and keep a tidy space around me because I always think that a tidy space is a tidy mind, and you can be a lot more productive and achieve more in the day, and that always makes you feel so much happier. The next thing that I wrote down is literally, I just wrote, just go for it. I was always the person who didn't want to try and always thought, well, why would I do that, and I could never do that, and I would never be able to achieve that. But at the end of the day, the only person who is stopping me achieving that is me. And I think a lot of people's like reason for being so negative and down about their own lives is because they see people doing these amazing things and they're like, oh, I could never ever do that, I could never have that job, I could never go to university, I could never go on that holiday, I could never afford that. And to be honest, the only person who is holding you back from being able to achieve those things, from going to university, for trying to get that career, for trying to save up that money to go on that amazing holiday, is yourself. And I think a lot of us, especially with like the social media age, which I will touch on in a sec, compare each other a lot and always think I would so want to do that, but I just can't. It's very British of us to think, oh, I can't try that, I can't be seen to try and achieve something. But at the end of the day, you are the only person who is stopping you. And my phone keeps going off. It's very distracting. And you should just go for it. The last 2 years, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and now I have. I wish I did it 2 years ago. I've wasted so much time. Time is precious. And you just need to, if you are really passionate about something, you just need to go and do it. I realise this video is very rambly, so I apologise now. But something else I like to do is surround myself with like positive vibes, positive quotes. It goes along with like the positive people around you. And one of the favourite quotes that I've kind of found recently, and again, it's a Walt Disney quote because that is where my heart lies, and it's a quote from him that says, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And I think it's such a thought-provoking quote because anybody can achieve anything as long as they've got the courage to just try. And that's all that you can do. You can just try, and then if you don't manage to achieve it, you can at least say, I tried and I did my best and I give it my all. So I think we all need to just stop worrying. Just stop worrying and just go and do it, is my mentality for like 2017. I'm just say yes, just do it, stop stressing, just live in the moment and do it. So another thing I used to do quite a lot, and I have to stop myself doing it now, and it's really difficult, is comparing myself to other people. Again, this is where I'm going to touch on the social media side of things. There is so much social media out there at the moment. We surround ourselves with it. Any spare time we get, we tend to be on our phones, looking through Facebook, looking through Instagram, looking through Twitter. And we compare our lives to those people that we went to school with, so we've kind of got a direct comparison of age and perceived achievement. And you always need to remember that people only post what they want you to see, and people may have very dirty secrets that they don't post online, and there is a reason they don't post online, because they are things that they don't want people to know. They are not things that they are proud of. And I'm the same. I will post pictures of when I am looking good on a day. I will not post pictures where I'm feeling really rubbish. And it's just a general filter that you do when you are posting stuff online. But you need to make sure that you don't try and compare yourself with people out there, because you never know what they're going through behind the scenes, and you don't know what kind of filter they are putting on what they're posting on social media. And I find it really, really helpful to kind of sit back and reflect on what you have achieved, because I find myself thinking, oh, I want to do so many things and I just haven't achieved anything yet, and it's like, and I start stressing about it, going into a negative headspace and not doing anything. And then the other day, it was not so long ago, I kind of sat down with myself and thought, what have you achieved? And I kind of thought about it, and I thought, I've really done well for myself for my age. I am professionally qualified. I have worked since I left school. I have got a load of qualifications. I have got a career. I have really, really worked hard, and to be honest, I feel really proud of myself, and it's not very often I say that, and it's hard to kind of feel proud of yourself, because it's a very British thing to do, of like, oh no, like, oh, like, don't make a fuss, like, I'm fine, like, you don't have to like worry about me kind of thing. But you should worry about you, and you should be proud of yourself. If you've been to university, if you've got your A-levels, if you've got that dream job, you should be proud of yourself, and you should give a positive outlook on it. You should be happy about it. And that is the general theme of this video, obviously by the title, is just be happy about what you have achieved and be positive about the things that you could achieve, and just do it, essentially. Have I got anything else noted down here? The only other things that I've kind of got noted down is to kind of remove yourself from like negative social media. So if there is that person who's constantly posting like negative things on Facebook, or stuff that you just don't generally agree with, and it gets you a bit like het up and like wound up when you read it, just unfriend them. It's no big deal. You've probably never spoken to them for the last 6 years anyway. Just kind of make sure you surround yourself with accounts that kind of inspire you, make you feel more positive, make you feel more motivated, because essentially we spend that much time on it, we may as well make it a happy place for us. To be honest, I am very close to kind of either deleting my Facebook page, my personal one, or essentially unfriending everybody who is not an immediate person that I speak to on like a weekly basis, or family, because I'm kind of like, why am I still following these people that I went to school with, that I never really spoke to when I was at school, and yet they're on my Facebook, and I've never spoken to them for like 9 years. That is really scary. But yeah, I still see everything that they post every single day. Why? I wasn't interested in what they were up to at school, so why am I interested now? So I am very, very close to kind of just scrapping the lot. Although I am quite considering setting up like a group, or like a Facebook page for like us as a group, if you do use Facebook, because I just want to make like a happy environment for us all to kind of share and just to like build each other up, because I think there needs to be a lot more of that in social media, and I just want a happy place for us all to like share and just be happy and help each other out. And yeah, I would absolutely love that, so I'm going to look into that, I think. The other thing I've got noted down here is touching on the reflect what you have achieved thing, and this video is ridiculously long, I'm sorry. Is write a list of what you have achieved, for two reasons. Firstly, when you are feeling down, negative, and really feeling a bit rubbish about your life, essentially, you can kind of write it down and think, oh, yeah, I've genuinely done quite a lot with my life, and I do feel quite proud of myself. And secondly, that list is always there for when you're feeling a bit rubbish, you're comparing yourself to people that you went to school with, and you just think, oh, go and read it and think about the amazing things that you've already achieved in your life, and also write down your goals that you want to achieve as well, because if they're written down, you are much more likely to work for them and try and achieve them, and it keeps you very mindful of them. So this was a ridiculously rambly video, and you can see how red and rashy I have got. And I only get red and rashy like that when I'm getting quite emotional and like worked up about something, and this is something that I do feel really passionate about. And if any of you need a tweet, a chat, there are loads of people that I talk to on Instagram that I don't know from Adam. They don't even live in this country, and they'll just drop me a message like, oh, I'm really struggling with my exams, because they're doing the same qualification as I am, and we'll just have a chat, and hopefully my little chat has helped them or put their mind at ease. So if you're feeling like you just need a chat, you just need to talk to somebody, send me a message, feel free. I will try my best to reply, because replying to text messages is not my strong point, but social media seems to be okay, which I think I've got my priorities the wrong way around. But yeah, definitely hit me up on like Twitter or Instagram, Snapchat even though my Snapchat name's a bit of an odd one. And I'm going to definitely look into kind of setting up a happy kind of place, positive place Facebook group where we can all share our thoughts and support each other. So I'm going to end this video now because it's ridiculously long. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget that every single one of you is special in your very own way, and anybody can achieve anything if they put their minds to it, and you can do it, essentially. Comment down below what you actually want to achieve, what your big goal is for 2017, because I would love to know them. But don't forget to subscribe and like and share this all with your friends, and let's just share the positivity. So I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so